Fourth Gate Podcast, Dom Jamali here. What's up, you guys? Back with another Pretty Little Liars review. Today I will be reviewing Season 6, Episode 12, Charlotte's Web. Alright, before I get into this review, quickly I want to say that the episode was alright. I expected more. I don't really know why. It is Pretty Little Liars, but I expected more. Here we go. Okay, so the first scene we get, and I'm gonna try to make this quick because it's just like last week. A lot of pointless, could have been deleted scenes, dragged on motherfucking shit. So I'm gonna try to get through this quicker than fucking last week. So let's see how it goes. The first scene we got the girls sitting around and they're basically saying how, we're talking about everything that's going on in all of the situations. And Arya's like, I need to get the fuck up out of here. And the rest of the girls are like, look, we all need to get the fuck up out of here, but it's best if we stay while the whole case is going on, blah, blah, blah. Arya's still like, I need to get the fuck out of here. I need to go back to Boston. I got a job. I got this and that. And the girls are like, bitch, we got jobs too, but she wants to go. And that's just what it is. Before she gets up and runs the fuck out, they see Sara Harvey, and Sara Harvey has gloves on, and the cashier is like handing her something, and the guy who's always with her comes up behind Sara and signs it. So this is where the girls are like, she can't even sign her own name. Then we go into this whole thing about burns. I think this is where we find out about her hands being burned, and the girls allude again to something happening between them and Sara. It's the second time. They don't really make it clear of what happened, but Arya's like, she says she doesn't remember. Do we believe that? And the girls are like, we don't know or whatever. Like I said, this is the second time. I'm going to need them to get to what the fuck happened. Come on, Marlene. We not about to do the Jenna thing with this fucking shit. We are not about to do the Jenna thing. We not about to have 3 motherfucking seasons of the Jenna thing, the Sara Harvey motherfucking thing. Tell us what the fuck happened. I'm gonna give you 2 motherfucking episodes to get this bitch gone. 1 to tell us what the fuck happened with this bitch. Explain. Did they do a drive-by? Did they beat up the bitch? Whatever the fuck happened. And the second episode to show her the motherfucking exit. You get 2 fucking episodes to show this bitch the motherfucking exit. 2, bitch. I might even be nice to give you 3. But we not about to drag this shit out 3 more seasons like you did with the Jenna thing. We not about to do it. Okay? Nobody gives a fuck about Sara Harvey. And when I say nobody who has been fans of Pretty Little Liars give 1 fuck about Sara Harvey. No one. You can do a poll, bitch. You can ask people on the street. You can ask me. You can ask my subscribers. No one gives a fuck about Sara Harvey. We not about to do the Jenna thing with this bitch. We not. 2 motherfucking episodes and 3 because I'm feeling nice. Get this bitch gone. Excuse me, y'all. So, so the girls are still sitting around, and I think Hanna mentions that she pleaded the 5th with the Stockholm Syndrome. And for everybody who doesn't know what that is, because I didn't know either, don't feel bad. Spencer's the only motherfucking person in the world who knew what the fuck that was. Stockholm Syndrome is basically where a hostage has empathy or sympathy and shows positive feelings towards their capture. So I'm guessing that Sara plead the 5th with this shit, saying that, I helped Charlotte because, I feel bad for her. I'm guessing. So then I think Hanna or someone says that she wasn't even really kidnapped. Or Spencer. Somebody says that it ended up coming out that she wasn't even really kidnapped. So how she got off on that, they don't understand. Now, this is the first time we're hearing about this. Because since last season, we thought it was confirmed for us that Sara was actually kidnapped. Now with some new information coming out that she may or may not was actually motherfucking kidnapped. And this is fucking me up because I'm like, Marlene King, let's be clear, bitch. Let's clarify this fucking situation. Was she kidnapped or was she not? Because if this is Marlene's fucking attempt at trying to clear up the fucking plot holes, bitch, you are about to dig yourself about 20 more of them shits. You really are. Was she kidnapped or was she not? Because whether she was or what, it's still not gonna motherfucking make sense. But if you try to backtrack and say, oh, well, she really wasn't, now it's really not gonna fucking make sense. So I'm gonna need for her to fucking clarify that shit. Moving forward, Arya skips the fuck out of the bitch, and before she leaves, Hannah's like, wait, we need to talk, bitch. I saw you leave. I heard you leave. Whatever the fuck. I know you was gone. Where the fuck did you go, bitch? And Arya's like, oh, you know, I went to the car to get some lip gloss. Something stupid. And Hannah's like, well, bitch, it had to have been more than that because I tried to wait up for you and you ain't never come back. And Arya's like, oh, you're remembering it wrong. And I'm like, bitch, please, okay, we know something is up, don't even try it. And right here, I was split in between because split into two, because on one hand, I was here for Hannah checking the fuck out of Arya. I really was. I was like, bitch, where were you? Because I think we all were asking that motherfucking question. Bitch, you're trying to leave. Bitch, where the fuck were you? And then on the other hand, I'm like, Hannah, you couldn't do this anywhere else. Like, you had to do this in the motherfucking lobby. And that's some G shit. That's some G shit. You know what I'm saying? In the motherfucking lobby. Bitch, where the fuck were you? Okay? Don't make me tell the rest of these motherfucking hoes that you was out doing the do with fucking Ezra or wherever the fuck you were. But bitch, tell me what the fuck happened. G shit. But on one hand, you know, I'm like, Hannah, you could have asked her somewhere else or called or whatever, but do your thing, bitch. Okay, so next we have Allie and Lorenzo are talking about what happened to Charlotte. We find out her neck was broke, her nails were wiped clean, and it's this whole thing. He asks, do you think the girls had anything to do with it? And Allie originally says no. Then we see Sara walk by, and she was looking good in this particular scene. She had on a coat, and she was looking nice. Sarah's a pretty girl. She's creepy as fuck, but she's a pretty girl. And this is where we really find out about the severe burns and that she couldn't have pushed or couldn't have hurt Charlotte because of, you know, these burns. Look, man, I don't know what the fuck to say about Sara. All I know is Marlene got 2 motherfucking episodes to get this shit the fuck out in the open. 2, bitch. Like I said, 1 to tell us what the fuck happened, and 2 to show this bitch the exit. 2 motherfucking episodes. Next we have Spencer, Mrs. Hastings, and Caleb. They having a little scene together. Caleb is staying in town to help Mrs. Hastings with the whole campaign. Mrs. Hastings thinks her competitor has leaked this shit to the blogs, the whole case situation, and is trying to make Spencer look bad. And, you know, Mrs. Hastings, they had 2 scenes together. I'm going to just merge them into one. Mrs. Hastings basically tells Spencer, you're not a liability. You're my daughter. I want you to help. I want you around. And, you know, that was basically that. Next, we have Emily's at the doctor's office. I know I'm skipping shit, but like I said, I'm trying to move fast because I don't want this shit to be long, like the motherfucking episode drags the fuck along. Okay, so she's at the fucking doctor and she's getting a shot or whatever. So I guess this is somewhat confirmation that she is sick. I don't know. Like I said, I seen crack fall out the bitch bag. So until it is confirmed that she is sick, she's on crack to me. So yeah, she's getting a shot, and she leaves there, and she's trying to pay her fucking fee, and she broke. She ain't got no money. Sabrina from last season, the weed head, comes up, and she's like, you know, she flirting a little bit, you know, hey, you're Emily. Like, bitch, yes, this is Emily. She's the only darker skinned bitch in town. Yes, that's Emily. Like, you can't get her confused with any motherfucking else. Yes, it's Emily, bitch, but you know she was trying to flirt, whatever. So she pays Emily's fee and they talk a little bit, and that's that. Skipping forward, there is another scene between them two where Emily goes to the brew and she basically tells Sabrina, please don't tell anybody you see me at the doctor's office. This is where we find out Sabrina had cancer. Emily might have cancer. It was not confirmed here. You know, she tried to skip around the fucking shit, and you know, she was like, I'm sorry that happened to you. Emily was being a total asshole this episode, like she always is. Next, Hannah's at the hotel, and her fucking fiance Jordan pops up and surprises her, which was cute. And this motherfucker here, let me just pause for a moment to talk about Jordan. I love me some Caleb. And y'all know I love me some Caleb. But when she fucking turned around and that sexy, tall Australian with the beautiful motherfucking teeth and smile was standing there, I said, who? Caleb who? Who's Caleb? I forgot who the fuck Caleb was when she turned around and this beautiful man was standing there. Hey, Hannah, do your motherfucking thing with him. I hope we can see some sex scenes between y'all, because y'all is too motherfucking hot together. Okay, so that was that. Arya, before she leaves town, she gotta go see Ezra. She basically says, Ezra, look, don't tell nobody we saw each other. Don't tell nobody we left. But you don't even know who I am. Basically, is what the fuck Arya is saying. And Ezra's like, whatever you say. Next, we got Arya, and this scene was so fucking pointless, but I'm gonna talk about it a little bit. Arya's back in Boston. We see her boo Liam. He's cute as well. Perfect for her. Geeky, glasses, nice little facial hair. You know, he's cute. They're cute. We see Arya's boss. Arya's boss is not pleased because Arya did not get the job done. Whatever the fuck the job was. I stopped listening. And she wants to put Liam on the case. And that's basically that dumbass scene. Moving forward, get into the nitty motherfucking gritty. Now we have the dinner scene with the hoes, excluding Arya and Allie and Caleb and Jordan. Hannah wants everybody to meet Jordan, so they have this little dinner fucking planned at Allie's house. I think it was Allie's house. And, you know, they're all sitting around at the table and, you know, well, first they walk in and meet each other. And it's that whole thing. It's a little awkward between Hannah and Caleb, but, you know, that's whatever. They sit at the fucking table and Allie starts praying. And this is where she, you know, basically says, you know, I forgot how she did it, but she basically, you know, made it obvious to the girls that she's suspecting them and suspecting that they're protecting Arya, which was dumb. And I'm gonna pause right here and say something about that. First of all, these bitches fell back into old habits too motherfucking quick. Now, first I'm gonna address the bitches, the hoes. How the fuck y'all think, as anxious as Arya is, how the fuck y'all motherfucking think that this bitch is gonna be able to kill somebody, go back to the hotel, be chilling with y'all, kicking it with y'all, drinking with y'all, and the next day doing the same motherfucking thing? I don't fucking get it. How y'all can just jump on one motherfucking bandwagon like y'all did for 6 other fucking seasons? I don't get it. And then for this person to be Arya, your friend, the bitch y'all done been down with for years, the bitch who was getting chased and killed with y'all, how y'all do that? I don't motherfucking understand. Now to Allie, bitch, have motherfucking seats. Have motherfucking seats. 5, 6, 7. Bitch, you choose how many motherfucking seats you gonna motherfucking take. But you need to take some, because first of all, bitch, you don't. Okay. For you to even jump on this fucking Charlotte bandwagon blows me out this motherfucking world. I'm on fucking Mars. That's how far you done blew me with you falling in love with Charlotte, and this is your favorite sister, brother, and it's been that way since you were kids, even though you ain't even fucking know the bitch. Then the bitch dies, and you just all of a sudden gonna say, oh, Arya did it, she was quick to run out of fucking town, and she was looking suspicious. Bitch, have several motherfucking seats. First of all, you have some nerve to even fucking point a finger at a bitch, because when bitches was pointing 12 fingers at you, you was upset. You didn't understand. You didn't understand why you was in jail. You didn't understand why you was getting your karma back. You didn't understand these things, but you were quick to point fingers at another bitch and quick to put another bitch in jail without any fucking proof. But you was mad when you was sitting in jail and you ain't do a damn thing. Bitch, you have some motherfucking nerve, Allie. Bitch, don't let me catch you in the motherfucking streets, bitch. Because that pissed me the fuck off. I was ready to whoop your ass through that motherfucking screen, bitch. Don't you motherfucking dare try to point fingers at Arya with no fucking proof, bitch. I don't care how you feel. I don't care if you think she did something or she was being suspicious or, oh, she left town. Bitch, I don't motherfucking care. I don't care if you seen her do it, bitch. Go somewhere and sit the fuck down. Okay? You hear me, Allie? Don't let me catch you in the streets, bitch. Do not let me catch you. But anyway, back to the fucking shit. So she does that, and the girls share a little look with each other, because they're like, oh shit, she thinks we had something to do with this, blase blah. Skipping forward, we have a scene with Hanna and Caleb in the closet, wine room, whatever the fuck you want to call this room, and they share a moment where Caleb's like, wow, you kept the table. And she's like, of course I kept the table. He's like, I'm happy you're happy. And it's this whole thing. Caleb throughout this episode was really hard to read because the scenes with him and Spencer, the scenes with him and Hanna, I just could not read them. I could not read them. Do you want this bitch or do you want this bitch? I'm confused. But in this scene, Hanna clearly has some mixed feelings towards Caleb. She clearly does. Anybody with eyes can see it. And I'm interested to see how this shit plays out. While that's going on, we got Spencer and Jordan having a little conversation. And Jordan's like, it's cool how you and Caleb saw each other in DC or Madrid or wherever the fuck it was. And Spencer goes on with this whole fairy tale, like, yeah, he was standing across from me and I heard my name and, my drawers was drenched and he was standing there looking sexy and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, bitch, if you don't calm the fuck down, go to the bathroom. Go to the bathroom and wipe your motherfucking self. Change your drawers, bitch, okay? Because you too motherfucking wet right now talking to Jordan about Caleb. Too motherfucking drenched. So, moving forward from that, that was pretty much that scene. I think it was a little more to it, but that was pretty much that. Then we have, I think, now excuse me, y'all know I get confused with the order on this shit, but I think, in between that somewhere, Hanna tells the girls about, Arya leaving. I think somewhere in between there. And Spencer's like, you need to go get the motherfucking tapes. Or look at the tapes or whatever. Or we need to go do it. Then we have a scene between, I think that was the scene, right? I'm sorry. I'm skipping all over the place. Okay, we have a scene somewhere with Emily and her mom. And they at the fucking brew. And Sabrina leaves some fucking brownies for these bitches. And her phone rings. And it's the Hollis Medical Center. And Emily's mom is like, oh, are you sick? Are you okay? And Emily tells this bitch that she's fucking thinking about going to medical school. Who would fucking believe that when this bitch can't even complete one semester at Pepperdine? I don't know. But for some reason, her mom believes that she's going to medical school and it's this big thing. Then she sees Arya fucking creeping back up the stairs and she's like, bitch, I thought you left. Arya's going to see Ezra. Ezra and Arya have a little scene together where they talking about what happened. I don't even remember. That's neither here or there. But yeah, they have a little scene together. And then next we have a scene. I know my order's all fucked up, but stay with me. We have a scene between Ezra and Spencer. We have a scene between Caleb and Spencer. And before I get into this scene, I just want to say, for all you motherfuckers out there who doubted me, last year when I posted the video about the rumors with Spencer and Caleb, and last week when I said something about them, and the weeks before when I mentioned, how beautiful it would be if Spencer and Caleb fell into bed together and this whole thing. For all you motherfuckers out there who doubted me, are you listening? Are you there? Are you there? I'm gonna need for y'all. Come closer. Put your headphones in. I'm gonna need for y'all to hear this. I'm gonna need for y'all to have motherfucking seats. Y'all can pick. Y'all can pick how many. 1, 2, 3, 7, 10, 12. I'm gonna need for y'all to have a motherfucking seat somewhere. And I'm gonna need for y'all to go back to the last episode. Go back. Rewind. Re-fucking wind to the scene that they have. Okay? I'm gonna need for y'all to do that. Alright? Alright? Thank you. For all y'all motherfuckers out there who doubted me, y'all can kiss my motherfucking ass. I tried to fucking tell y'all didn't believe me. It's okay. I ain't mad. But I'm gonna need y'all to have some seats. Now, so we have a scene between Spencer and Caleb, and this is where they talk about how they met up with each other in Madrid and in Europe, and they had this beautiful night together. And Spencer is clearly flirting, clearly in her feelings. Her drawers are clearly drenched, probably the same drawers that she had on at the party, so you know she probably leaking down to the floor at this point. And she says, it was my best night. It was my favorite night. And Caleb agrees. And they share this little smile and this eye contact. And even in this scene, he was hard to read. And I kind of feel like Caleb doesn't understand where Spencer's at with it. I think Spencer is clearly in lust with Caleb. And Caleb kind of sees it as, I kind of like her too, but she's my friend. That's kind of what I'm getting. But I do honestly think that they hooked up. I do. I stand by that. I do honestly think that they hooked up. It may have been one night. I don't know what it was. It could have been sucking, sticking, licking, fucking. I don't know to what extent that it went to. But I definitely think they did a little hooking up. I don't know, and I think that they might hook up later, but I'm not gonna stay on that. But like I said, for all you doubters, go back and look at that scene. Now we have a scene where the bitches go to Arya's house. Emily clearly tells the rest of the hoes that she's in town. They go to Arya's house and they question her about the tapes. They question her about what the fuck happened that night. And Arya tells them what happened, but instead of us seeing her tell them what happened, we saw exactly what happened. Her and Ezra met up. I guess she called him for a booty call. I don't fucking know. But for some reason she called him. They met up in the lobby. They left, went for a walk. They was looking for food. Everything was closed. They see Charlotte going into the church. Ezra rushes her out of there, makes her go back to the hotel, and he's left there. And that's all we know. That's all they fucking know. Now everybody's jumping on the fucking Ezra did it. Ezra's a killer fucking bandwagon. Just 5 minutes ago it was Arya. Now it's Ezra. Like I said, they falling back into old habits too motherfucking quickly for me. Too motherfucking quickly. So Emily, who had the level head here, was like, look, we can't just put this on Ezra. Like, we know Ezra. But here goes Spencer talking about something. I think I told Ezra how to do it because of this paper that she wrote. I skipped over this part, but there's a paper that she wrote where what happened to Charlotte is exactly what she wrote in the paper. And she showed Ezra this paper. And now, it was stupid. It's all stupid, but it is what it is. So Arya's like, look, nobody can see that fucking tape. And that's just what it is. Hanna goes to delete the tapes. And I honestly think this is probably the dumbest thing they probably did in this episode. Hanna, I just don't understand how these bitches didn't learn anything from the past fucking 6 seasons. Like, y'all didn't learn one thing. Like, first of all, y'all don't see a setup when it's a fucking set. Like, y'all don't smell a fucking setup here. Y'all don't smell a A number 3, a A 2 the fucking O. Y'all don't smell this. And then you have the nerve to go delete this shit. No one is gonna come back and fucking bite y'all in the asses. Y'all know that this motherfucker got 12 copies. 12,000 copies of that fucking tape. And you gonna go delete it? And Marlene King gonna write in 7 seasons from now. It's gonna be a fucking court case. And this shit gonna come up on how Hanna deleted the fucking tapes. And they gonna go to jail. It's gonna be an exact repeat of the last motherfucking Charlotte was 8 seasons. Like, these bitches just don't get. They don't get it. I don't get how they don't get it. But they just don't get it. Then the last couple scenes we have Emmeline at the gravesite talking to her father. She turns around. She sees Sara behind her. Not really too much to say. Sarah's creepy. She looks good, but very fucking creepy. And then we have a scene with Allie. Allie, bitch, I don't even want to talk about you anymore, but I'm gonna fucking talk about this scene for the people who may or may not saw it. Or have seen it, whatever. Okay, so fucking Allie calls over Lorenzo clearly for a booty call, but before she gets to the fucking licking and sucking on Lorenzo, she says, I want to change what I said before. I want to change my answer. I do think that the girls have something to do with it. I'm gonna just leave that there. Y'all know I ain't here for her. Okay, and then we get a little A scene at the end where A goes to see, I'm guessing this is Charlotte's grave. It doesn't have a tombstone, so who the fuck knows, but it's beside Jessica de Laurentiis's tombstone. The guy, the fine ass black guy who was opening the fucking limo doors, says, I'm sorry for your loss. So I don't really know what that means. I don't know what that means, but it is what it is. Now okay, that's it for my review right there. So if you guys want to click off, because I know I tried to shorten it up, but it still ended up being fucking long. But y'all click off here. That's it for the recap. Now I'm going into my review. Now, somebody came up with this theory that they think Sara could possibly be blind. Now, this is not my theory. This is let me see if I can pull it up for y'all. This is Brianna Barron's theory, that she thinks that Sara could possibly be blind. I think it's a cool theory. I don't necessarily believe it, because they definitely shared some eye contact moments, but she could be blind. She is walking around with a gentleman. I think the gentleman's just for her hands, and she can't write and shit, but who knows. Like I said multiple times in this episode, Marlene King got a few episodes to get this bitch gone, and that's just what it is. I don't have time for another Jenna thing for 3 fucking seasons. I don't have time for it. I don't have time for you to build this shit up like it's gonna be a big thing and then fucking drop it like it was nothing. I don't have time for it. We don't have time for it. I'm speaking for all of the fans now. We don't have time for it, and that's just that. But yeah, I thought the episode was decent. Like I said in the beginning, I expected more, but I don't even know why. It's Pretty Little Liars. I'm tripping on that hand, because the episodes have been kind of boring, and they've had a lot of scenes that could be deleted, and it was a lot of shit I skipped over. It was a lot of pointless shit. It was, and I'm gonna need for them to stop doing that, because that's not cool when I gotta do these reviews. And for everybody else who got it, don't nobody want to talk about all that shit. Didn't nobody care about all that shit, so y'all gonna have to stop that. I done talked about Caleb and Spencer, but I think it's pretty clear that they hooked up that last night. I don't know what y'all, I don't really give a fuck what y'all think, cause some of y'all tried to doubt me. I even got a dislike on my last video. I don't know who that was from, but obviously a bitch was trying to doubt me. Bitch, dislike this one, cause I'm right. I was proven right. You saw the shit, so now you're mad. So go on and dislike this one, okay? All right. Yeah, it's not really too much to say left about this. Next, the previews for next episode look like it's gonna be good, but I thought the same on this, so I'm not really gonna have high expectations. I am happy that my bitch Melissa is back. Y'all know I love me some Melissa. I don't like what Marlene did with her fucking character, but I do love me some Melissa. She's dear to my motherfucking heart. I'm happy she's back, and I'm happy that bitch gonna call Spencer out on the shit with her and Caleb. That's a real sister. A real sister calls her motherfucking sister out on some shit when she don't even know what's going on. Bitch, I see y'all. When did that happen? Is Hanna okay with that? Is Hanna okay with y'all fucking? And then later on we see Hannah's gonna ask Spencer about it. Bitch, do you have feelings for him? And I'm just excited to see how that plays out. I'm not really excited about this whole who killed Charlotte mystery and what the fuck happened to Sara mystery. I'm just excited for this juicy drama with Caleb, this fucking triangle with Caleb, not even this fucking square with fucking Jordan, Hanna, Caleb, and Spencer. I'm excited for that. I'm excited to see how the fuck that plays out. But yeah, y'all, this is going on 30 fucking minutes, so I need to get the fuck off of this shit. Like, comment, and subscribe. Tell me if y'all like this episode, if y'all were feeling it. Peace, y'all.